I want you to put your hands together.
There goes to the neighborhood. There goes to the neighborhood.
And welcome him to the stage. Big round of applause.
There goes to the neighborhood.
Welcome back. I don't know. To the SmokeScreen podcast. Episode 50.
Episode 50.
Look what the cat drug in again. He's always having to explain himself.
Thanks for letting me out of the box from under your bed
Oh my God.
long enough to...
I cannot believe that. I have never heard of that. I mean, you're the true crime buff, but Jesus Christ, we might have to dig into that one.
I think we do.
That's insane. Anyway, so yeah, we we decided to do the podcast again. Number 50, which we were surprised by.
Yes.
We had forgotten about the reminiscing part 2.
Yeah, so... Yeah, we were thinking 49, but we did have that one, so this is actually number 50, and I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, and so we figured we'd just get out here and talk about some shit and talk about whatever, because we can talk about anything. It doesn't really matter. First of all, we both have coffee.
Yes.
Look at this.
Decaf.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah,
man, number 50.
To number 50.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're getting old. I told James earlier, I'm drinking coffee now, so I don't eat junk at night. So it's halfway working. Anyway.
It's the best part of waking up.
Yeah, with Folgers in your cup. So we, like we said, we don't really have a topic as usual. We'll go into whatever, but we did. What's been going on, man? What's happening in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah,
and then we'll go from there.
What has been happening?
We did watch the little thing. We're going to talk about it. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a long conversation, but the guy a couple years ago stole the plane, so we both watched that.
Yeah,
but just whatever's going on.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about that. I see you got a new pinhead. I had no idea that existed.
Yeah,
I looked up there.
I've had
That's
it.
pretty cool.
I've had it. Eric got me that. Remember when he randomly started dropping gifts by?
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, let me not take it out till I move. And finally, I got now a bookshelf over here.
Yes.
And opened them up. Got everything off the floor.
Looks really cool.
So yeah, I got Pinhead and Freddy up there. That's gonna apparently that's some of my horror shelf or something. And no, I got Jason over there. His mask.
I
is
know
falling.
it's really creepy seeing him peek out from behind those books.
Yeah, he kind of fell over. I think I need a little piece of felt.
Got my little Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and see Jordan's up there. I forgot. Yeah. I mean, I would wear the whole Infinity Gauntlet if I the whole time if I could.
We got to give them a little view around here.
Yeah, we were supposed to complete this studio and do that whole little studio tour people were asking for, but we got to get this wall done. So this will be wood. I think we decided on wood, and then the TV behind us.
Yes,
and the proper like blue lights that we are just laying behind us for now.
Right.
So that's the only thing that remains. That side's done pretty much, except for things on the wall. A few more things on the wall. In about, I would say 2027, we might have a plaque over there. You 100,000.
Think we can do it?
Maybe.
We're going up. Numbers go up like my daggum Bitcoin wallet.
Exactly. We thought we were going to have one a couple years ago, but it never happened. Well, and as you can see, I'm not torped about it at all.
No.
Oh, I meant to bring my coin to show you. I got over there. It's laying right over there. I can grab it.
Yeah. What is it?
Hold on. All right. So I told some people on Twitch the other night. I told you I was doing those Forrest Finn virtual treasure hunts.
Oh yes, I forgot.
I won. I solved 3 of these bastards. Right?
Have you really?
But I've got one in on time and got this bastard.
See what you got here.
So. If you're not familiar, I probably talked about it before. I'm into geocaching and treasure hunts, and I used to gold prospect and all that stuff. And these are online, like as they call them, armchair treasure hunts. And we talked about the Forrest Finn stuff on a podcast.
We did,
and with the secret and all that stuff. And so, since he's passed away, he approved of this design. There's only 50 of these. Period. Test it, see if it's real gold. But no, there's only 50 of them, and you saw the website that hosts it's called Mysterious Writings, and they did interviews with Forrest Finn over the years and all this shit. They talk about all these treasure hunts, real life and armchair. So in memoriam, I guess, she's putting these up to give away the 50, only 50 ever made. And
That's really
and
awesome.
So I solved 3 of those bastards, and one of them was I didn't get in time. The other one was in my drafts folder. Oops.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then this one I solved like within 30 minutes or an hour, and immediately sent it that night and got it. So she sent that. A couple little. She knows I geocache. She sent some little poker chips with her website on it to put in geocache and stuff. So anyway, I meant to tell you that earlier.
Man.
Sorry, that was random as fuck.
I like that. It's really heavy, man.
It's cool. I expect it to be the size of like a $50.
Yeah,
when
man,
it
that's
came, I was
awesome.
like, oh
That's a
damn, it's
medallion.
got the whole poem on there. Anyway, not that that's anyway, but I just enjoy figuring shit out and breaking codes.
Yes, man.
So
I totally slipped my mind. I was going to ask you that the last time I came over. I was going to ask you how that was going, because I remember you saying there were a lot of people online who were saying they didn't believe in it. And you were like,
the Blackbeard.
Yeah.
That's still it's going, but I don't think it's real.
Really, you don't now? Okay.
Yeah, I just don't think it's it's supposed to be 10 states, $1 million each one, an actual physical location, and there's just so many things wrong. It's just there's lots of cool clues out there you can go solve, but it's not doing anything. So anyway,
What about the one where that started all this crap with us, the secret book? Any of those still out?
all of them except for the 3. The last one was Boston.
We know about.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, and I bought that book. I
Right.
went and bought the book. I told my mom, I was like, we need to go on an adventure and go down to Charleston. There's one there, or Roanoke. There's one there.
COVID put the brakes on
It
all
did.
that stuff.
It did.
early on,
And
but
plus
now
you
people are starting to get back out.
Can't just dig around. Apparently, I mean, I would. I mean, shit. If it's to be a member of that club,
I
you
know,
don't think I'm
man.
digging at night
oh
somewhere?
Gosh. Oh gosh.
He's about to start a live stream. Wait a minute. You got a laptop. I forgot. I didn't even think about it. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Jarvis. That was my phone, by the way.
Yeah. I didn't bring, since I knew we were just free flowing, and I didn't have any notes just in case there was anything I wanted to research.
Yeah, like a proper podcast,
any info.
Because over here, I mean, I can look shit up, but I just have the audio recording.
And for any of these old heads that remember my old big laptop, I did get me a new little streamlined, another ThinkPad, which is close to my heart.
Yeah.
I love ThinkPads.
Yes, I may have had affected that.
Christopher might have sold me like 3 or 4 ThinkPads in my lifetime.
Yes,
I'm a sucker for this little red nub in the middle of the keyboard that you can use as a mouse.
Oh, it is back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it didn't include it.
Yeah, no,
anymore.
the ones I was looking at didn't, but this one
you
that I
found-
ordered
okay,
offline.
cool.
Yeah, still had it.
Yeah, that we I sold a lot of laptops back in the day. I don't know where I got them.
Yes, you did.
I don't know where I got
Hook
them.
me up. I had briefcases, laptops, docking stations, external floppy.
Yes, exactly. I
Ooh,
still
did I
have
say
some of that
floppy.
shit. Flop. That's right. No, I remember because you remember when we were at the beach, me and Eric ran that business. I bought that ThinkPad butterfly.
Yes.
And that's what it was. The
Started the
coolest
craze.
shit. The keyboard folded out and did the whole thing.
That was too cool, man.
Full size keyboard. So I enjoy them too. They have.
I thought you were a real life hacker.
Yeah. But I was just a fake one.
Yeah.
Right. Hey man, I told you. Like I invented the DVR and I invented online pizza ordering. I mean, I'm saying.
You showed me online pizza ordering before
Nobody
it ever
believed
came
it.
around.
I'm telling you, I invented it. See,
That was a trip.
if I would have thought, ahead, just like we were talking about Bitcoin, I should have listened. I should have listened. I mean, we're in it now a little bit, but and I've cashed out a little bit and bought more and stuff like that. But damn, $60,000 a piece.
Yeah, that blows my mind. And no end in sight, man. I mean, it makes corrections. It seems like, and
Oh, yeah.
goes up and down, but it's steady up there now. I got a feeling it's going to stay in that range.
I think so. They're saying 100K. We'll see. We'll see.
Wow.
I wish I would have.
That's what you should drag some of these other ones I got.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what we're talking about with this new one. We're like, hey, let's get on board while they're tiny. Mm-hmm. That way you can put $100 in and own 1,000 of them or whatever, and then maybe one day they'll blow. I don't know, man. I don't know enough about the crypto markets to know. Like, there's like 5,000 something, I believe, or more cryptocurrencies now. So it's like, does that affect? How does that affect the game? You know what I mean? I don't know.
I'll tell you, I do want to brag a little bit since we're catching up.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, it wasn't so long ago that your boy here had credit so bad that I went to a car lot.
Right.
I went to Concord, the Honda of Concord, and was out there looking at cars like you do. You just stumble onto the lot and start looking around. Salesman approaches you. Hey, how you doing? That guy ran my credit and said my credit was so bad that if I brought a cosigner in there, I would hurt their credit. I had tears in my eyes and a lump in my throat when I left there.
Yeah, I remember you saying, I was like, wait a minute, I gotta get hurt there.
Here's the funny part, and Chris can vouch for me. I went through a divorce, and my ex-wife had good enough credit to build a damn house.
Right, yeah.
And I can't get a cosigner on a car without hurting them. So anyway, after a lot of prodding and stuff, I ended up going on Credit Karma and starting to look. And I'm not going to tell any numbers and embarrass myself, but my credit is almost 100 points higher.
Yes. Hey, I will say though, look, you're right there, average with everybody else now. So don't think that's some horrible low thing.
I'm so excited, and I keep, now once I guess you log on, it's kind of something you want to check every day.
Yeah, you'll check it every couple of weeks at least, and it'll tell you what to do. It'll tell you exactly what to do.
There's a lot of cool stuff on there, man. So now I think, now that I feel like I'm getting back in the game and I'm going to start having options again, now I'm like realistically thinking about buying a house.
Yeah, man.
And I'm excited.
I'll probably end up selling you mine, actually.
All right.
Because we're flip-flopping here is what's happening. I mean,
kick you the fuck out of here.
I mean, no, save me a closet or something.
Okay.
Or at least this room. Let me have this room that I've put everything into. But
I mean, I don't think I'm anywhere near that yet, but it just feels good to actually
it's little wins
think like that.
It's little wins, and it's in reach.
Because let's be honest, what in the hell am I doing? I'm a grandpa now.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God,
update.
that's the biggest story of my whole life.
Yeah.
I have the most beautiful granddaughter now.
Yes, he does.
She's actually 2 weeks old today.
Right.
Today.
I spoke with her earlier.
Wow.
Just a little bit on FaceTime.
I cannot tell you, man, how crazy that has just opened up such a flood of memories,
right,
of Brooklyn being little like that again, and now seeing Brooklyn holding Brielle,
right.
It's like I'm telling you, I've had dreams. It's really weird, and I told her tonight I was FaceTiming her. And I saw her face, and then I saw Brielle's head laying right here beside her. And I'm like, one day, I know you won't remember this conversation. I said, but one day you're going to realize how weird this feels for me, seeing this and how proud I am. But just how it unlocks memories that you've forgotten about. Because
I know
it's easy to remember when they take the first step and all that stuff, and your teeth coming out or coming in and all this stuff. But newborn, now it's like, woo, I remember it so well. And she's just beautiful. I went up there and stayed about, I guess because of COVID, I couldn't go to the hospital, right?
Yeah, that's
so I had to wait
ridiculous.
for her to come home. And I went up there and stayed a couple nights after she came home from the hospital. And I mean, she's so precious. And I just, wow. Sorry, I'm going on, but I can't believe that just hit me like a wave right there in the middle of that other thought. But yeah, so that's the biggest thing going on in my life right now.
Yeah, no,
Screw my credit, dude. I guess it kind of goes hand in hand. One day when Brendan gets out of the Air Force, they should have a house to come visit Paw Paw in.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, it does fit.
Because I am going to be
Paw Paw. That's right. And look, I'm telling you, I don't know how many times I thought I gotta call James Paw Paw, and I forget.
Hey. I'm excited. You were calling me that before it was born.
I did.
Before it was born. Before Riel was here, you were calling me Paw Paw. I was just going to say that maybe one day she'll have a house that she can come stay with Paw Paw at, that Paw Paw can, do things to, because as I've shared with you, I want to have a place that I can say, I think I'll knock that wall out and open up this or paint this or do this. But when you live in somebody else's house and you rent it from them,
it's very restrictive, and you can't there's something. It's like me with this house. I mean, it's still really new to me, and I'm waiting on this backyard, and I have all these plans, but I can't do shit until they finish it and fix it.
You are shackled right now.
I'm shackled with that. But if it was ready, it's not like I could run out and do everything I wanted just based off money. But I could still at least plan it and do a fire pit. That's not expensive. And start doing things a little bit at a time. And that's exciting.
Right.
I'm going to go out here and do the flower bed in the front in the next couple of days or whatever. Now it's getting warm again. Little things like that is huge.
It really is getting warm awfully quick, too.
It's how North Carolina is.
It really blows my mind.
I mean, we go from snow to 80.
Yeah. And it has been oddly like spring.
A lot.
And
which is good. I'm not complaining at all. Like I think we went 10, 12 days maybe without rain. And it rained here like fucking Seattle all winter.
Yeah.
I mean, it was...
And honestly, I keep telling everybody at work, like reminding them, don't forget, we had a blizzard in March in '93.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Mean,
I don't expect...
Summer's here yet.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
So I keep hoping. I keep holding out hope that we're going to get snow. I miss the snows we used to have.
Fuck that snow, man.
I think I'm the only person that loves it.
No, I used to.
I will end up moving north at some time.
But it's like, look, when your kids grow up and you get old and cynical like me, you just like, nah, fuck it. It's, no, I mean, if
we
it's
tracking that wet shit in my house.
Yeah, that kind of shit. No, I mean, if it snowed, I'd go out and let Riddick play. He loves playing in it and running around. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things like, no, I got to go to the store. I don't need fucking snow and ice and shit.
No snow angels for Chris.
Yeah, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I do need snow. So I can go out there and just fucking...
It's not, it's not like I really want to get out in it as much as I like looking out the window. And it seems like the world gets quiet when it snows.
It does. It does. It dampens everything. It really does.
You go outside and it just feels
I feel
quiet.
better about it. Like if you're gonna get a good snow, right? You go to the store and have food and everything, so you're good. You don't have to worry about leaving. You got 14 cartons of cigarettes.
Right.
You got all the
stock
food.
Up.
You stock up. That way you can just enjoy it and not worry about I got to get over here to this store and whatever. I mean, not that snow is hard to drive in. I'm not.
No, but you and I have had jobs though that demanded.
Yeah.
Like where the rest of the world's like, oh, cool, it's snowing or ice or whatever, we can kind of chill. No, we had to be out in it.
Yeah, it's not really that fun climbing icy poles.
Yeah,
on icy ladders,
taking a hammer and beating the ice off of it so you can climb up it,
digging the feet of the ladder into the ground, trying to make sure you don't want to die.
Right,
while you're on the way up before you strap on.
That's what I remind the kids of a lot. It's like, you remember all those times, Daddy would leave in the snow and the ice. Yeah, I wasn't going to an office. I was going in that stuff.
Exactly. And at the time though, I didn't mind it. I was in shape and younger.
A lot younger.
I enjoyed the job and the boys. Because in those days it was you were helping each other a lot.
Camaraderie.
Yeah. There was a lot of
that.
And they did and they destroyed it. They destroyed it before we left almost. Don't come back to the shop. Don't get to the shop.
I still see people on that Facebook group. They're like,
Cable Gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm leaving after 17 years. I'm tired of all the changes they've made. And it's like, what a shame.
It is.
Because it was a cool job.
Yeah, it was one of those things where, it was to me, it was the perfect mixture of you had your own little vehicle, your own little office, and you had your comms, and you had cool tools.
Yes.
And you had a technological, IP-based network you were working on, essentially.
Right.
And so it was a good combo.
And it was a job where every customer you dealt with needed you.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yep.
it was like, oh, let me move this out of here and let me get this straight. You need anything? You need anything? They were happy to see you because they've been either waiting on service or need their services fixed.
Yep.
And it was so cool.
And for the most part, everybody was nice. For the most part, you had the ones where don't get out of my yard. You're not climbing that pole where I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
That did happen.
Yeah.
But not often.
Right. Yeah.
You're like, no, sir, this is the right of way. We have a right as a utility to come. No, you don't.
Yeah. Or the boxes right beside their prize azalea bushes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jeez
yes, that.
Louise,
oh,
man.
Yes.
Sorry. It's where I got to go to
Sorry.
fix your services.
Yeah. Don't plant bushes beside the fucking tap. How about that? But anyway, so what else is going on? What have we?
Well, let's see. I've seen the doctor recently, having little issues with little pain creeping back in my life. That sucks.
Yeah, maybe we can do some home surgery and clip that or something, that nerve. I mean, it's
Hey, that could get us some views, man.
it would.
Let's live stream that.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Dr. Pimple Popper can get millions of views.
That's
What do
right.
you think about home back surgery?
We can get a sciatic nerve out of that. We can round out that. Yeah, I mean, I got tools.
Freaking cable tools.
Yeah, that's right. No, I got a few left. I had to give them all back. But
So yeah, really, honestly, not other than having my first grandchild, pretty much is just the monotony of life. Really, honestly,
yeah. Same here, man. It's I don't have a grandchild yet. I'm not saying that, but
right.
it's just like the last. Yeah, exactly. Let me do that too. The last few weeks, I hadn't done anything on YouTube, but this one little video. I think you got it on the page just yesterday or day before.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to take a 2-week break and get the fuck out, man. I couldn't. A mental break.
I get it.
There's so much going on with this. The book thing is cool. I'm really excited about it. I know you can't see it in my fucking wonderful looking face.
I was going to ask you about the book.
I'm excited about it, but I guess I'll have a little imposter syndrome going on or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is the way I feel about it because, after all the great feedback and of Patreon supporters, and other people that are reading it or have read it now. I had some good criticism too, but it was overwhelmingly good. And then, you have the developmental editor that I'm working with. It'll start in 2 weeks. She really liked it, and she had some things that I expected. She pointed out, and they'll do this. That's what I'm starting in 2 weeks. The full dev edit of the whole story. But then I had another one that I'd paid for, a sample, which they did the prologue in chapter 1, and it was a little more harsh. I mean, nice, but harsh. And,
Yeah.
And again, some of that I expected. And then it was, she suggested, hey, revise this based off whatever you decide, and I did, and put it on Reddit, on the Fantasy Writers Reddit subreddit. And so I did that and had 2 people respond. One was, well written, felt immersed in the story, but I was bored. And this was just a prologue. I'm like, okay, bored? I mean, I can see areas where you would be, I need to take some of that shit out, more info dumping. But did you read the end and stuff? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just, it's his opinion.
Yeah.
And then the other girl, she downloaded it like she was an editor, maybe she's practicing to be one or something, and did comments and everything, and then emailed it back, and I was like, cool, thank you, I really appreciate it, and read it, and it was good and bad stuff, this normal kind of stuff, and then got too close to the end, and it was the big conversation before the big bang of at the end of that chapter or prologue, and the note literally said, after all this stuff up top, like all these little notes, good, I love this, I hate, don't like this. It was like I kind of just skimmed over this. It felt like a big info dump, and didn't even comment on the ending of the prologue, which of course is not the whole story. It's supposed to be a hook.
It is.
And of like, wait, what the hell? Who was, what just happened? And so after that, I've been really unmotivated as I'm going through it for a fifth or sixth time, cleaning it up, and to get it to send it to the editor for the first actual round. So anyway, that's what I've been kind of dealing with. Same old shit.
I feel like if I were in your shoes, I would want to know, like, specifically what bores you.
Right. Yeah, it's not like
if you could tell me, kind of let me know, because I've read it, and I haven't read your updated,
right.
Edits.
Lots changed.
Or whatever.
Yeah, definitely lots changed,
but I just, and again, I'm not an avid reader of novels, but I would assume that all novels kind of have peaks and valleys as far as excitement goes.
Yeah, and
some is just monotonous, story building or whatever you call it.
Yeah, and the main thing was this being the prologue, basically essentially chapter 1 that you can't skip. You don't want to skip it. I mean, you technically could, but you don't want to skip this because a lot of people do actually skip prologues, from what I understand. I've never skipped one. I don't know why, but why people would. But there is, in the middle of a story, you can be a little slower with pacing and all that. Not to get in all this technical writing shit, but anyway, the idea was it's just it's too slow. It's not moving forward. It feels like it's a forced conversation. Is the way I took one of the comments, like to get out this world building information. And that's the thing. Even though I know all this stuff and I do videos occasionally still on writing stuff, it's hard to see it in your own stuff. But what I told them is like, remember, I wrote this 2 years ago.
Yes.
And so the rest of it I'm going through, I feel really good about. I'm like in chapter 20 again for the 6th time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I got a lot better. But anyway, so just trying to deal with that. And then, we ended the Indiegogo campaign. We got 55% funded. I think I'll do a round 2 for the audiobook and cover design. But anyway, I need to set that up. So I'm looking forward to it, but just trying to figure out. Everything else is just the same old shit nobody wants to hear about. YouTube, trying to figure it out. Twitch, what am I doing? Where am I going? What direction? I need purpose again is the point.
Right.
I need a purpose again. Like I told, me and Camden were talking the other day about just random stuff. And I was like, look, Camden, let me explain something. When you get older, I'm going back to George Carlin, makes you feel better. Older. And you feel like your kids don't really need you anymore. You know what I mean? And all that kind of
We've
stuff.
We've discussed that on here.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
It's just that all that stuff's at one time. And then now what you thought was your job with YouTube as a content creator and all that bullshit, when it just burns and just goes away, I mean, it's just like what are you left with, So, kind of the same old shit. Not to be a downer.
Yeah, and at some point, you're gonna have to figure it out. I don't think they're ever gonna. You know what I mean? Anything's gonna.
And this is the thing about this is, for me, I'm very analytical and a thinker. You can't just sit down and just think it out.
No,
you have to find something. Fix something's got to. I don't know. You think about it and you search, but you can't just like think through a problem. It's not like one of those things like fixing a server.
Right. No, and there's a lot of luck, and there's a lot of like almost magic that has to happen. A lot of things have to happen.
So what I'm thinking about, like I told you, just to throw this out there, is I think I would enjoy, and I think I'd be really good at developmental editing. So I'm looking to take some classes and start doing some little free stuff for people on Reddit or whatever to get good. And then maybe just become a freelance developmental editor on the side, a side hustle, or maybe that would be the main hustle. I don't know, as I write myself. More books.
Yeah.
Because I have started the second project, which you need to read that too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just one page so far, but I've technically started it.
Yeah, I do need to check that out.
And looking forward to that. I got a lot of good ideas for that.
I think that would be fun. And I'm scared to death, although I haven't written in a while, I'm scared to death to get to that point whenever I do finish, whatever I determine, okay, that's enough stories to put together for this thing. I'm terrified of handing it to an editor, dude. I don't want an editor to rip me a new asshole and tell me, you know.
Yeah, but I
shitty.
also think too, though, with yours, and look, it's good, it really is. But I don't think you're gonna have to worry about so much about the technical stuff because you are writing essentially an autobiography.
That's what I'm hoping.
You know
I'm
what
hoping,
I mean?
yeah.
So it's not gonna be like it's not like you had to make this up and whatever.
No,
it's your memory.
And plus, I want it to have my voice.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
So the way I say things.
And I don't think. I mean, I
don't know if that's an issue or not.
I don't think it would be an issue for a this type of book. But I mean, you're more worried about line edits and stuff, and copy edits, and maybe changing a sentence structure here and there or something. But I don't. You don't have an overall. I mean, you have a theme. It's your life, but it's not like an overall story where you have plot holes. You know what I mean?
Right. No, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could spice things up with changing a word or something here and there. They could say this could be written, say the same thing, but this sounds better kind of thing. But yeah, I do worry about that. Anytime I've ever like shared it with anybody, I tell them, don't beat me up too bad because I mean, I don't want to hate it so much I don't write anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's
I don't want to be afraid to write.
That's kind of what I got hit with, and and again, it's not like I'm not saying it was all horrible. I expected a lot of like the main things were okay, too slow, too much, a little bit more, too much info dumping, as opposed to building that tension. What's going on. I'm learning the character. I need tension to keep me going, to move the story forward and to suck me in type of thing. Mm-hmm. And the way I have it, since he was alone in the prologue, it's only internal tension. It's only internal thoughts and stuff. So I need to, and that's where I'm going about fixing it. So that really hit me to where it was almost like, it feels like more like this was kind of a backstory as opposed to a story or something, however she worded it. And so it was like, whoa, after I'd had all this other great feedback. And anyway.
Well, maybe it's the amount that she had read, maybe.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too.
You got to get kind of past that and get into the real story.
You really do, because it starts snowballing, as you know. So I think that is definitely part of it for sure. If you have an overview, you could be like, oh, okay. But, I mean, I get it. It's legitimate. And some of it's just preference. So I don't have to change everything based off of it. But I had that feeling for a couple of weeks.
I'm proud of this. I got me a Swatch watch.
Swatch watch.
I used to love Swatch watches back in the late 80s. I used to have, I've had a couple of those back then. Mm-hmm. I didn't have enough money to have one with every set of clothes.
Right.
I've kind of liked retro stuff and kind of staying stuck.
Yeah, I would have ordered, the night you showed me that we were talking about them, I would have ordered that Luminox again if I had the money, that blacked out steel watch. I loved it.
I got a leather fanny pack.
Oh, shit.
And
that's right. Upgraded from nylon.
And instead of
we moving on up.
And instead of getting more Crocs, I got me a pair of Nikes. I got me a pair of shoes that I'm proud of. They're called Space Hippies. Check them out.
Damn.
Google them. Nike Space Hippies. They are made out of trash. They are 75% recycled materials.
That's perfect marketing.
I'm telling you,
why are they not using that? Has anybody seen the movie Crazy? But you've seen Crazy People.
Yes, it's been a while.
Volvo. It's boxy, but it's good. I mean, come on. Why are they not using that tagline?
I know. And then, dude, you get this box, and it's just a plain cardboard box, right? No writing on it at all.
Right.
You open the lid, and then it's like in this funky retro writing says Space Hippies. like doing something with garbage or so. I can't remember what. I can't remember. It might don't quote me on that. But it's something with trash or something. I can't remember. But yeah, 75% recycled materials, and they're really comfortable. They're
I'm
kinda
sure they are
funky
but
looking.
When you said it, oh my god, that tickled my funny.
They look
and
like-
they're made out of trash.
Somebody found a pair of Yeezys in the dump. Is what they look like.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
No shit. I mean,
I have to wear them over here.
that's one thing I was going to say. Actually, we were talking about some stuff before. A couple videos I started pulling out some decent clothes again. I'm always in this fucking trash. A damn t-shirt and a dirty ass. They get dirty because I wear them every fucking day. Well, in this case, this is a new one. But I'm just always in these damn Jordan shorts and fucking t-shirts, and they don't fit me right because I'm fat.
Dude.
And so I've been I went there and I did a video and I put on like a proper white t-shirt and an actual collared shirt and fixed my hair with goo in it.
You got to get out there, man.
I'm
You've been living like a vampire writing this book.
I know. It's part of my problem.
You got to get out there and shake it up, man.
So
go on a date. Go dancing with a freaking mask on. I can't breathe.
Fuck them,
Can't
man.
do this damn
Man.
disco tango like I used to. I can't breathe.
Exactly. Oh,
But no,
shit.
dude, it does feel good. It feels good to get dressed up, man.
Yeah, man.
I've actually bought me some cologne.
I'm just such a
again,
bum, man, because it's just what it's turned into over the last 5-6 years, sitting at home. Because when I worked at Microsoft, I did work at home a lot, but not all the time. And so I had, I went with normal clothes on, with my hair fixed, and not this fucking hat on. So anyway, y'all might start seeing me start dressing normally in some of these upcoming videos.
You dress normal, dude.
No, I don't. I mean, look, this is just lounge wear. You know what I mean, though. Like, how many times you see me in a pair of jeans?
Not much anymore. Not much anymore, man. Yeah, but hey, we're like freaking newscasters anyway. They don't know if we have anything on.
Well, that's
below the
true. I
waist.
mean, I tell them all the time on Twitch. I mean, they ask me all the time. I'm like, no, I ain't got pants on today. They don't know. But anyway, I'm just saying. I guess what I'm getting at is, I'm hitting this midlife shit again. These little bumps and it's all kind of at one time because I don't know what direction I'm going. I am excited about writing the book. It's not like it's all horrible. I'm broke because YouTube's dead, Twitch is dead, and then on top of that, my physical appearance is pissing me off. All this
I
shit.
know. I feel the same.
And
freaking
so
way, dude.
it's just that I'm telling you, there's a lot of dudes, just throwing this out there, are in the same boat, man. Because it's not just the physical stuff, it's the mental stuff. Like we're talking about kids growing up, but now you got to kind of you're a pawpaw now,
yes,
and so that brings a little light to that situation.
It does, but still, it's a double-edged sword. It's like,
yeah.
I'm a grandpa.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes, but you'll enjoy when Brooklyn calls you, Daddy. What do you do when
Right?
blank?
That
and
will,
you're gonna be right.
Boom. That helps.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
But I don't know, man. You're right. I think so many guys our age are in that same.
Yes.
And a lot of them now, honestly, I think probably being single, you have a little more time to dwell on it. I think if we each had partners and, you have these daily routines you're in and these daily things, goals and, hey, we're going to do this or we're going to do that. An idle mind is the worst thing.
Yes. And that's what drove me, those years you lived with me and you were always saying, he's always in that room or editing. That's what it was. Focusing on a craft.
Yes.
It's exactly what it was. 100%.
And I'm going to tell you, man, I mean, we got to get back out there. We got to get back out there. And what does out there mean anymore?
Exactly.
That's
exactly what I was
changed a
going to say.
lot.
What does that even mean?
It's changed.
But I mean, let's assume the virus ends, which they're never going to want it to end, and they don't want us to go back to no mask and fuck all that. But the point being is, what does that mean for me and you or whatever? Does that mean going out to bars? I don't do bar. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's ruined
I
my
don't-
ability to troll elementary school parking lots.
No.
Virtual learning
Been combing high
sucks.
schools all day. Shout out to Mizuma. We were just talking about that quote the other day. We were talking about Revenge of the Nerds and stuff and classic movies.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I know. I'm not a bar person either.
No,
I did. I
mean-
went and shot pool.
Oh yeah,
the other
yeah.
night. I don't know.
Oh, well, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to this bar in Concord, a few people, and I don't know, man. It was fun, you know.
Yeah. And
There was-
before we had the poker league, and I mean the one where
I just
actually
felt
went to
old. I'll be
places.
honest with you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they're girls.
Well, because of the crowd you were with or the crowd you're in.
Yeah,
A
there's
little bit of both.
kind of just being out there doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
had fun and some laughs and everything, but I don't know. It was good for me. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
it was good for me to do that, but
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Give me a cup of coffee and conversation over a jukebox and loud drunks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just those days are behind me, man.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I get it completely. And that's the thing. But right now, with all this cabin fever from not, the virus, we won't say the C word, we'll probably get demonetized for medical misinformation.
Oh, gosh, see, yeah, be careful.
So anyway, yeah, it's what I don't know. I don't know what it looks like anymore going, out there. But I guess other things could be like, look, it's getting springtime. It's time to go camping and get out of here from the cabin fever of all this.
Yeah.
Shit. Getting back to nature a little bit. I will say that I did mention that to you earlier. I've started this last week being serious about drinking water. I've not drank but a sun drop a day or two at the most. Eating better, all that kind of stuff. So I mean,
That's a mouthful, Chris.
Those little
What you just said is a mouthful.
what's that?
Did you drink two? I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
for
even
me-
a joke, dude.
No,
Yeah,
for-
two sun drops, man.
For me, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
really a big step. People don't understand. We joke about it. They see you with a sun drop on here, but they don't realize that was a big part of your life, man.
Yeah, so I mean, those little baby steps. I'm trying to make better. It's all these little small decisions that add up. And that's all
It really is. And it's a step in the right direction. It's you
Yeah.
recognizing something and doing something about it, and you keep making those type choices, and that leads.
Well, it's
into,
kind of going back to, like you said, these kind of things. Middle aged or YouTube, whatever it is for your personal issues. It's like, okay, well, right now I don't have to have necessarily a purpose that's so defined. Let's focus on my health. That was my mindset.
That's good.
And so that'll carry over to mental health and
Exactly.
eventually
Yeah,
to all this.
I'm right there. That's exactly where I'm at too. Mental health,
Yep.
my physical health, and well-being.
Because if you don't have that, it don't matter what the hell your purpose is.
No.
So anyway, I'm trying to stick to that, and I've been doing pretty good. Cooking a lot more. This time, I went to the store the other day and I had a lot more in my head and bought a lot more cooking things. I usually have that standard 3 or 4 meals a week type thing, but
Right.
this time we got a lot more to actually make. So make good food again and learn. And use this kitchen.
Yeah, man, you got a great kitchen to use.
Yeah, exactly. I want to use it and get better at the culinary arts.
Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
envious,
saying?
man. That you do have a great kitchen to do, and plus that's fun, man. The whole act of doing that, of like putting down the electronics,
Yes.
and
yeah.
and making a good meal it's really cool.
Even if it's simple stuff, like we did, this week we were behind today, so we did Taco Tuesday on a Wednesday. But
That's awesome.
Still got it done,
Yeah,
So anyway, so just focusing on stuff like that, and then just seeing what happens, figuring out as I go. But really the focus is on this book because now again 2 weeks this starts. She's going to take probably a good 4 weeks, to go through that whole entire novel and mark it up. And then I got to take a
Well, how does that go?
few weeks to change what I want to change.
Oh, okay. So these are just suggestions to you.
Yeah, I'll get the whole damn 86,000 words or whatever back with comments all down the side of the whole document, and I'll change what I want or not. I don't have to do anything, but you definitely want to address the big things. And then once that's done,
right,
then it's just copy editing, line editing, and then proofreading, and then it's ready to print. So it's coming up on time to time this out and get the cover design official, buy my ISBN numbers, and all that kind of stuff. And so that's we're getting into the.
What's a realistic kind of, if everything goes smoothly?
Yeah, well, I originally said June, and I would still say summer, of this year. But the editors, this is part of the learning curve of self-publishing for the first time, is the editors are so booked out that you don't think about that.
No, you wouldn't.
You're like, okay, I've got a book now. I think it's a completed manuscript. I'm gonna send it to an editor first, and so you contact some editors and look them up or whatever, and then they're like, yeah, I'm booked out till May or
Holy
June.
Shit.
And so
It's what I'm dealing with tattoos.
yes, that is. You cannot just go get a tattoo now unless you go get just some little thing written on your ribs tonight, Camden. Anyway, so yes, it's all the timing.
Yeah.
The good thing is, as far as the company I'm using, she's actually a YouTuber, Natalia Lee, by the way, Enchanted Ink Publishing. So they're doing the developmental editing, and they may do. I'm probably gonna get them to do my formatting too, because they do some really badass formatting with the interior stuff.
Yeah,
it's really
they do.
cool.
If that's what you showed me.
And now they do cover design, and I could use them because they can time it right and communicate with each other, because you got to have the exact amount of pages for the spine. So they can't, like a cover designer can't finish your cover until they know the exact page count. So that will, if I'm going through them with the editing and stuff, formatting, then they can just tell each other right there in the same room. So anyway, that's the idea.
So when do you think we might be able to have our Smoke and Dust calendar?
Oh man, they have been asking about this so much lately on.
Are you serious?
I am not kidding.
I was just trying to joke.
It never stops. So we might have to seriously do a photo shoot. I mean, seriously.
Oh shit, dude.
I mean, obviously it's not going to be, insane, nude.
No.
Semi-nude. But seriously, we could do a seriously, cool, get dressed up, and go places and have somebody take our picture.
Yeah, in each month.
Seriously. We might have to seriously do
a different get up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, we might have to do that. They are seriously asking.
That's funny.
All the time. It's nonstop. They won't let it go.
Holy shit.
But see, they don't remember back in the day of the live streams that we said, look, no, we're doing the ladies of SmokeScreen.
Oh no, it was kind of both were kind of going.
But I was trying to push for that.
Yeah. I remember.
We never got the photos because I already had them done on Etsy or something. So we never got the photos for the ladies, the ladies of SmokeScreen. Anyway, but we may have to do. Maybe we'll do it a joke. We can do it as a joke. I don't know. We'll just surprise them.
Hell yes.
We'll surprise them. Say we actually have calendars available. Here's where you go get them. Right. You can get them done online.
Illustrated.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I lay for somebody. That could be one of the pictures. Like I can lay there and you could be like Leonardo DiCaprio drawing me.
Oh yeah.
And I could be laying there in a sexy pose.
We could have some fun with it. For sure.
Your head, have the camera from behind you.
Yeah, over my
shoulder. So they can see what you're drawing, but your head is blocking my privates and stuff.
Let's not say anymore.
Okay, cool.
We can do this stuff. We might do this.
But without spoiling anything, tell me what you thought of WandaVision.
I loved it, man. I loved it. The ending was not what people expected. I mean, it was to a degree, but there were some things that we all expected that were not there. But I'm fine with that. It didn't ruin it or anything. So yeah.
Okay. Was there anything in the ending? Because here's what I'm expecting. Although we haven't watched it yet, we could probably watch it tonight, maybe.
Yeah.
But is there any lead into the Winter Soldier? Falcon?
No,
Is it
I would
touched?
not
Do they
directly.
touch it all?
No, not directly to Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll definitely lead to Doctor Strange 2, maybe Spider-Man coming out this year because it's coming out this year. Doctor Strange is next year.
Okay.
But definitely opens up the whole show, I guess in general opens up the idea of the multiverse and
Okay.
or not even a multiverse in this show because you've seen what 6 episodes I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, but just the idea of another reality.
Right.
And so that's going to lead to Spider-Man and
Yeah.
definitely Doctor Strange too.
Right.
So yeah, we'll check it out. Yeah, but no, it's good. I mean, it's a really good show. And that was it. That was the finale. That's it. All these are all just one season.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's it. But this became almost a reverse origin story. I'll say that without saying anything
hell.
else. You need to see the scenes. Yeah,
Awesome.
pretty badass. But no, it's good.
So, well, with Mandalorian wrapped up and that wrapped up, the Falcon Winter Soldier, that's about all that's on the horizon right now?
No, you got Falcon Winter Soldier. Then right after that, Loki.
Oh,
and then-
after it, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after
but
it.
right now,
Yeah.
on tap is just that.
It's just that. But they're just following. They're basically following each other up a couple weeks apart. So when one ends, 2 or 3 weeks.
No more Witcher coming around?
Yeah, Witchers. We don't know what
Oh.
they're. I don't know if they did that for December again. I think they're going to be next year now because of the virus fucked everything up. So the Witcher will be, I'm assuming, early 2022. So anyway, yeah, we have Falcon Winter Soldier, then you have Loki, and then December Spider-Man 3.
I'm
Which
really
is
looking
apparently the
forward to that.
multiverse. I mean, we're not 100% sure. I don't think they've confirmed all that, but I'm assuming we'll get the multiverse and Miles Morales and maybe Tobey Maguire back and all that stuff. Andrew Garfield.
I'm kind of, I'm not going to say the word excited, but I'm very interested in this Justice League thing.
Yeah, the Snyder Cut. Yes,
Yeah.
that's coming next 2 weeks, a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on HBO Max.
Wow.
It's a 4-hour fucking movie.
I'm excited.
I mean,
now I am excited.
Yeah, 4 hours, and it's supposed to be the whole thing. So I'm looking forward to that for sure to see what happens. I guess the story don't really change, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot better.
Yes.
I'd assume.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hyping it up. It could be. I don't know. They're hyping up so much. Maybe
they really are. Maybe that's what I'm buying into too much.
But we're supposed to get all the the black suit Superman stuff that they originally they cut all that out and had to do the reshoots, which led to the whole mustache thing, CGI. Darkseid's in it off and on, not obviously through the whole, but they're going the whole way. It's their Avengers.
Darkseid looks wicked.
It's their
dude.
Avengers and Thanos Endgame.
That's
type of thing.
exactly what it is. Yep.
Yep. And as they say, I don't know why. I mean, I guess maybe because they don't seem to have any plans, but they say it might end with a cliffhanger. I don't really understand that because there's no. I mean, hell, you don't have they didn't set up first of all, there's no Superman 2. There's now Wonder Woman 84, which is horrible.
I still haven't seen it. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, it was such a letdown compared. The first one was outstanding, and the second was so bad. I mean, it's not like as bad as some people say, but it's bad. You know what I mean? I mean, you could. It's on HBO, so watch it if you don't have to pay for it. But anyway,
it is on HBO.
HBO Max. Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it.
But yeah, I mean, they've got Flashpoint coming. I look forward to that. So you're going to see a little bit more. Basically, going to see a lot more backstory from my understanding of the Flash and Cyborg and the backstories of more of the characters a little bit.
Okay,
Because you already had Wonder Woman set up and obviously Batman.
that's right.
And Justice League. I'm sorry, Aquaman, which is horrible.
Horrible.
I mean, God, it was so bad. They fired Amber Heard, by the way. They fired her finally for abusing Johnny Depp.
Oh,
So she's not coming back for Aquaman 2.
okay.
So anyway, she got canceled,
Holy shit.
which is, she deserved to be.
Yeah. I don't want to, say anything like I know the facts, but I think like she accused him of beating her, but she was really kind of
basically
being abusive to him.
Yeah, it was basically the reverse thing. Yeah, accusing him of being abusive when she was the one actually doing it. It was on video.
Wow.
So that was a big thing for a while, but she's finally gone. So anyway, yeah, I don't know why we end on a cliffhanger because DC don't have plans. That's the problem.
That's
You know what I mean? They didn't make Superman 2, and now they're doing another soft reboot of Superman. I mean, without Henry Cavill.
I say they just sell out, sell everything,
should,
sell
man.
everything to Disney, and
might as well, man.
let Disney do some good shit with this
Or just
stuff.
just get a team together and make a plan and quit rushing.
Yeah, don't rush. You're right.
That's all.
It's not a race, man.
No,
but
they
I
were-
guess maybe back in the day, it was like that with Marvel and DC in the comic book world.
Sure, in the comic book world, but that's
just
a totally
trying
different
to copy
thing.
and hurry and do this and do that before then.
Oh yeah, they bit off each other all
So-
the time for sure.
But it's
doubt.
just not translating to the big screen, man. There's something really.
No, there's never this plan where you had this Marvel 12-year plan that they executed almost flawlessly.
Yeah,
with
that's
every little detail.
insane.
And WandaVision's, and it's carrying right over to WandaVision, and I'm sure it will. Falcon Winter Soldier. Really looking forward to that. I love because I went back and watched Civil War and Age of Ultron. I've been in Marvel moods off and on anyway, and I've watched them all again. But I'd forgotten some of the really good scenes between Bucky and Falcon and Sam Wilson, and they're really good scenes.
Oh,
And so it's going to flow right into it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because you remember
never thought about
the
that,
airport,
going
right,
back
when they're
and-
fighting Spider-Man.
yeah.
And that was great. And I didn't think about it when they first announced the show.
I'll be damned.
So
Yeah, I need to go back.
yeah.
I loved Age of Ultron. Forgot how
I went back and watched it for Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
To see Wanda, but so, and then I was like, yeah, damn, I forgot about the great scenes with Bucky and Sam and Captain America. So it's gonna go right into it.
Very cool.
And then Loki will be, I'm assuming, when he took the Tesseract back to wherever and disappeared and went another timeline. So we'll see how they do that.
I want another Hulk standalone movie. I love Hulk, man. I mean, I don't want to get everybody started, but not that Endgame Hulk.
Oh, the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. I don't like Professor Hulk. Never have.
Nope.
Where he's yeah. Even Valkyrie said that though. They went to get Thor in New Asgard, right? And she says, I think I liked you better any of the other ways.
Yeah.
And I was thinking
awesome.
the same thing.
That's
I've never
awesome.
liked it from the comics.
No.
It doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't agree with that either. But time travel. I mean, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the idea of him being both. This defeats the purpose of. Anyway, whatever.
Couldn't agree more.
Maybe they'll change that in future movies. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I don't want to get off on that tangent, but
Yeah, who knows? Well, I don't even know. There's so many. Phase 4 is out, and there's no Avengers involved. So, I mean, they're kind of teaming up now, though. Like this next Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be essentially Thor 2.
Okay.
Thor. Well, they're doing Thor: Love and Thunder. They'll be in that movie. It'll be like crossovers.
okay.
That's kind of what they're doing. So I don't see another standalone Hulk after 3 of them, and then Edward Norton got kicked out. So
Yeah, I don't see it either. I'd love to see it though.
But yeah, anyway, we got some stuff
Now
coming.
with these TV shows though, I mean they could do a lot of more options.
They could do just a series.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. That's essentially what they are. Is they're 3-4 hour movies in between movies. Over a period
I
of
see what
8
you're
weeks or
saying.
something.
Yeah.
So that's basically what they are.
Hell, they could do a TV show that each episode was a different character.
Yeah.
I mean, if they could make them like an hour each.
But they got
that'd be
so
awesome.
many coming out, and Star Wars too. Star Wars is just so many things planned. But we'll see what happens. There's
I'm
been a lot
amped
of
about Star Wars now.
There's been a lot of drama with Mandalorian.
After the end of Mandalorian, I'm back amped. I'm back on board. Like, feed me, Seymour. Let's see what you got now.
Let's go. Just if we can forget those sequels.
Yeah.
I'm good.
They're doing a good job. Of
But see, there's all
making
this drama now with Mandalorian. Is Pedro Pascal coming back for season 3 because Gina Carano got fired, all that stuff, and then you got Boba Fett, which is
I don't see anything like that slowing down that momentum. They got
well,
a lot of momentum.
I don't either, except the thing that Baby Yoda, or I'm sorry, Grogu. I know that's his name. He's gone. And that it did feel like a finale. So who knows?
It did. I agree.
Because the Book of Boba Fett's what's coming out December, not
That's
Mandalorian
right.
3.
That's right.
Now they're saying it's coming, and there's but who knows?
I'm looking forward to that Book of Boba Fett.
Ben Ahsoka, that's going to be my favorite, I'm sure. Ahsoka Tano, her show, which I knew that was what they were going to do because she's too good.
Well,
and Ahsoka, I think, is a lot of people's favorite Star Wars characters in the modern era, I guess you say.
Well, brother, that's about all I've got on tap. I want to get back out there and watch Riddick eat his dinosaur.
Yeah,
bone.
oh my God. James got him this giant. I mean, it's what does that weigh? 8 pounds?
At least, yeah, I think it is.
And he's carrying around like a damn. I mean, he's a big boy.
He is.
But
this damn bone, the ends of it are this big around.
We call those big ass bones those treats I give him on stream. That's a real big ass bone. And dinosaur bone.
He dropped it on the deck, and it's like, God dang, was that a cinder block?
It sounded like a cinder block.
Man.
It's like a T-Rex fucking femur.
I really think it is. It said dino bone on the package.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was that'll do. Hey, look, we can talk about anything, man.
Yeah, man.
It's just an update, just catching up.
Yeah, number 50, man. That's exciting. And dude, we started with one here. Here's to another 50 more.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think I'm out, but maybe I got a sip.